my channel. So today I thought I would do a chit chat, get ready with me. I wanted to try out a bunch of the new products that I showed in my previous video. If you haven't gone and checked it out, I will link it below. All the new products that I've been really excited to try, things that have been sent to me. I told you guys that I hadn't really worn makeup in like the past month, and I haven't really kind of dolled myself up in the last month with the moving process. It's been a good day if I've barely even brushed my hair that day and maybe put on some sunscreen. Like, that has been the extent of my beauty routine. So I've just been like excited to get back into beauty and to get back into trying new makeup. So I thought I would do like a chatty chit chat, get ready with me. I'm gonna be talking about a lot of stuff about the new house and furniture and decor and all that stuff and things that I've been up to. But I'm also gonna be trying out a bunch of the new makeup that has sent to me. Largely the Petal Metal collection by Smashbox. I've just been so excited about this collection. I think it's absolutely beautiful. So I'm gonna be using a bunch of these products and giving you guys my review on them. Keep on watching and I hope you enjoy this video. I don't have anything on my face at all. All I did is I just washed my face with water, and after this I get to go on a dog walk in the searing heat. I decided not to do my hair and stuff. I just got slicked back because it is gonna be a scorcher of a day here today. This is actually a new foundation that, this was not sent to me. I purchased this and I wanted to try it out. This is the Catrice 24-hour Made to Stay makeup, and it's supposed to be waterproof as well. So I'm not gonna do a base or anything like that. Usually I film like in the afternoon, but because it's been so warm, I've kind of had to switch around my schedule. So I usually like to film now in the morning and then get stuff done in the afternoon, because I can't film when it's so damn hot outside because I just start sweating. I have a fan on right now near my feet, so it's kind of blowing cool air. I don't know where you guys live, but here in Switzerland, air conditioning is really not a thing over here. So like, we don't have aircon, and like, I don't know anyone who has aircon, to be honest. Friday evening, we went out to IKEA and bought a bunch of stuff. We bought a new couch, not for our living room because we have a nice like leather couch there. So my husband has like a little gaming room for himself. Where he can like play Xbox and like do all that kind of stuff. He has a sofa in there right now, but it's not very comfortable. So we decided we're gonna get a new sleeper sofa in there that we can also use when guests come over. It's being delivered actually on Tuesday. A few lamps, like for the bathroom, we needed a new overhead lamp, and random things for the kitchen, like drawer organizers. I feel like for basic stuff like that, IKEA is really great. I don't want my whole place to look like everything is from IKEA, because that can kind of look very catalog-y, and I don't like all the furniture from IKEA. So we just bought a lot of organizational things and some sort of lamps and stuff like that, which I think, you know, it's good for basics like that. But in the living room, I want to buy a really nice sideboard. I kind of have something in mind. I want to buy this 50s retro-looking sideboard, but I have to find one first because they're kind of one of a kind. I don't want to just buy a bunch of stuff, you know, like just, oh, I need to get everything furnished right away, so I buy a bunch of stuff and then I end up not liking it, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna be taking my time. Like, we still have a lot of furniture obviously from before, but I want to get something like a nice big sideboard for the living room, and I just haven't found the perfect thing yet. So I'm just gonna hold off until I find that thing, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not just gonna go to IKEA and just get something cheap or whatever and then be like, oh, I don't actually really like it, and then end up replacing it, and maybe go to some nicer furniture places. Not like, you know, IKEA's fine. I mean, IKEA has great stuff, but you know, I think it's okay if you know you're gonna be living in a place for a while, and if it's like your own home, to kind of invest in maybe some better quality furniture or something that's gonna last a long time. This is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage, just because I feel like if I'm doing a Catrice base, I might as well do a Catrice concealer. And I actually really like this concealer. You know, when you have to go to the hardware store, you have to go to a store just for like one random thing. It just feels like such a wasted trip. I mean, it's not wasted because you need that thing, but it just feels annoying because, you know, we've gone to the hardware store a couple times to buy things, and now I just need to go for bulbs, and that's it. That's all we really need at the moment. You have to drive there, you have to pay for parking, and then it's like, oh great, I bought a pair of bulbs. But you know, things like that, that's just happens when you move. You end up running to the store like a million times because, oh, you need something here, you need something there. We have so much garbage that we still need to get rid of. I mean, new garbage, you know, since buying new things, it produces a lot of garbage. So we just have so much cardboard now piling up, like all the moving boxes and a lot of, you know, things that we purchased. You know, it comes wrapped in cardboard and stuff. So we just have like a lot of packaging things. So I need to actually drive out to the dump again and get rid of that because it's just kind of cluttering up the space. Like we put some of it in our basement. I'm using the Born This Way Too Faced powder. This is the ethereal setting powder. I need to take my dog for a walk. So I'm probably gonna take him for a walk after I film this video. And then I'm going to drive out to the dump. So this whole makeup look is really just for you guys. I would not be getting this dolled up to drive out to the dump, believe me. All right, so next up I'm gonna be doing some bronzing, and I'm using this bronzer by Clarence. This was also part of their limited edition summer collection, and I have been using this actually. I really like it. Here's the bronzer. What I love about this is that the middle stripe is a little bit more cool toned and this one is more warm toned and this one's lighter. So you could actually even use this as like a contouring. So I kind of like mix these two together, or sometimes all of them depending on how bronze I want to look. And I'm using one of the new brushes that they sent me, one of those synthetic brushes. I actually like this kind of a brush for bronzer just because I am so fair, so I need to use a brush for bronzer that's not too that doesn't apply too much product at once, you know what I mean? Because otherwise it can look very muddy because my skin is so fair. So, oh my God, this is such a soft brush. This is a really, really nice brush. This feels really gorgeous and it doesn't feel so dense. That's often the issue that I have with synthetic brushes, is that they're so dense that it just applies a ton of product. A lot of you guys have asked me to do like a tour of the place, decor videos, and I do want to do that. The only thing is right now it's still looking so messy. Like I said, there's still a lot of crap like standing around that you need to get rid of. When we went to IKEA, I bought a bunch of new curtains. They have really nice curtains at IKEA. So I bought these really beautiful linen curtains, but I haven't mounted them because they're way too long. I need to get them tailored and I don't have a sewing machine. So I'm going to go to a tailor and get them altered. It's kind of expensive here to do stuff like that. And then put up the curtains at least so you guys can kind of see a little bit more what it looks like. So it's gonna look a little bit more homey because right now it kind of does look a little bit not homey at all. It looks a little bit bare. We have mounted a couple pictures, but not everything because we don't really know where to put what exactly yet. So it's just kind of like a work in progress. I will show you guys a little bit more of the place, but I just want to get settled in a little bit more. Okay, I brought you guys in a little bit closer because I want to do the eyes next, and I'm going to be using the Smashbox Petal Metal eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna pick up this brown over here. It's like a warm brown. This is like exactly, it really reminds me of MAC Soft Brown. So this is wonderful. So you guys know that big sunburst or starburst mirror that I made, and I did a video on it here on YouTube, and it's really decorative. We had it in our old place. Yeah, we had it in our living room and it just really looked so cool in there. When we moved, I knew that thing was totally going to fall apart because I couldn't find a super good glue. So I had basically hot glued it onto the mirror, and when we ended up moving, it just got totally trashed in the move. Like it's really hard to transport a huge mirror like that with had like branches and stuff on it. It's kind of all broken apart. So I basically need to re-glue it and redo it, which is very annoying. Like it was a lot of work and I kind of have to redo the whole thing. And then I probably need to respray it just because I don't know, the paint's kind of like coming off and stuff. It's just lying now on the floor in our living room right now. I just haven't had time to redo it. So the next thing that I want to do is get the curtains all tailored because they look ridiculous. I'm trying to find like a tailor at the moment to do that. On our dining table, there's a dimmer and the dimmer is broken. So it makes this horrible buzzing electricity sound when we use the dimmer. So we need to get an electrician to come in and fix the dimmer. So there's like all these random tasks that need to get done, and it's just time consuming. So I'm gonna go in with this deeper color here, which is this deep brown shade. You know, these eyeshadows are just really pigmented, so the quality is really, really good on this palette. I have tried, I think, one of the other Cover Shop palettes, and I wasn't really into it, but this The pigmentation here is really good. Since moving into this place, I just kind of have to realize that not everything is going to get done right away. Not everything is going to look perfect right away. It's kind of like a work in progress. And you know, it's just like at the beginning, you kind of want everything to look nice and you want everything to look perfect right away. And that's just not realistic. And it's gonna take a while for you to find, you know, the perfect furniture of things that you like. And it just, you know, it does take time. I sort of have this unrealistic expectation that like within a couple weeks, everything's gonna be great, and it's just not, you know? I still wanna make these videos for you, and you know, my husband is working as well, so we still have both jobs that we need to pursue as well. So it's not like all we can do is just do house stuff all the time. There's still a lot of things that I want to change about the place. I'm just going back in with that soft brown shade. Every place before this, you know, I've never really been so into decorating and investing in a place because they were all rentals. And I knew that at one point, you know, we're gonna move out. And so I never really spent a lot of time. I mean, I did decorate a little bit, you know, I put up pictures and stuff, but I never really spent a lot of time and effort decorating, finding that perfect piece of furniture, because I just knew it was a temporary kind of thing, and so I never really took the time to do it. But I feel like now this is our own place, and hopefully we'll be living here for a while, so it is worth it to take that time to like find those perfect pieces that you're really into. So I'm gonna go in with this shade here. They're so creamy and so pigmented. The other thing that we actually really want to do is we want to have like a housewarming party, invite a bunch of our friends, and do like an outdoor, especially now that it's summertime, it's like the perfect time to invite people for like an outdoor garden party. So I actually bought some lights already to hang up in the garden. I bought those at IKEA. They're really cool. They're these kind of retro light bulb looking string of lights for the garden. We did a party like that in our old apartment once we kind of moved into the place, because it had that perfect huge patio. We did do a party there, and we had like a ton of people over, and we did like a barbecue party. We ordered a keg of beer from this really good brewery and stuff. And it was so much fun. We all had a lot of fun. This bronzy shade right here, because I don't think I've actually used this shade. So like I said, once we kind of get settled in with stuff a little bit more, we will do all those things. Like we're gonna have that party, invite all our friends around. Okay, so on the lower lash line, I'm going to go back in with this shade. This is like my perfect warm brown shade, and I'm just gonna kind of blend that out just because I feel like it needs a little bit of balance there. And then just take a little tiny bit of the dark brown. Okay, so for the eyeliner, I'm gonna use the Smashbox Vlada eyeliner, and this is the Petal Metal liquid eyeliner. It's a black with a rose kind of shimmer to it. It has like little rose flecks of shimmer in it, so I'm going to just do this. This is the Smashbox Superfan mascara. I actually forgot to show this in the last video. The brush is kind of oval shaped, like it kind of tapers to a point on the back and the front. Makes the lashes look really long. I've been thinking about starting a lash serum again. Long time ago, if you've been watching my channel a really long time. I used to do Lilash. That really worked, and then I kind of stopped. I don't really know why. And my lashes just kind of ended up going back to normal. I've been kind of thinking about trying Revitalash. A friend of mine uses it, and she swears by it. Her lashes are really long, and she says that it's made such a difference on her lashes. So I'm kind of tempted to try it again. So do any of you guys use Revitalash, or what do you use? If any of you guys use an awesome eyelash serum that really helps with lengthening, please write in the comments what you're using. For the brows, I'm using the Catrice Slimatic pencil. I really like these. The only thing is there's almost no product in this darn pencil. They are finished so quickly. I liked it better than the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I thought it's incredible. The price is nice. It's like 4 francs here. It wears down so fast. Like even just doing my brows, I have to roll up this thing like a few times to be able to fill in one brow. So the pencil ends up being empty really quickly, but it is so cheap that when I think of it, well, if I buy like a few pencils, it's still cheaper than getting a high-end brow pencil. If it's empty, I go to Catrice. I don't buy just one brow pencil. I'll buy like 3 of them because they do end up being empty so quickly. I'm gonna go in with my V's-Art. I basically use the V's-Art for my brows as well as eyeshadow. And I kind of use this cool tone, like this grayish tone, and then this one mix it together. Lastly, I'm just using the Benefit Gimme Brow. Brush the hair and kind of make them look a bit bushier, makes them look thicker. Okay, so I basically just finished up the eye look by doing some mascara with the same mascara on the lower lashes. I just blended a little bit more there, and then I just added some fun lashes. These are the Amoras 415. Basically, I'm going to be using the highlighter from that collection. This does not have the name of it on the back, so I will look up exactly what shade this is and I will write it in the info box. Just going to use this basically like a blush because on me this is not a highlighter. It's so pretty. Like, look at that. Do this very lightly because it is quite pigmented. So I'm just using a tiny bit and then blending upwards, kind of like this into my, almost like into my hairline. And this also has a slight shimmer to it, kind of has that pinky bronze shade to it. It's really gorgeous. This is actually something I just picked up recently at the drugstore. This is the Master Chrome highlighter by Maybelline, and this is in the shade Rose Gold. I don't know, should I use this? It's a really pretty highlighter from the drugstore. Honestly, I am so impressed with these. I wish they had more shade. Oh my God, you guys. Can you see that? It's so gorgeous. The gold one that they have, I think it's called Molten Gold or something. It's way too dark for me. Like, it definitely would not work on my skin tone. This one is definitely more flattering. Oh my God, that actually works really nicely with the blush and the Cupid's bow. This liquid lipsticks from that same collection, and this is the Always On Petal Metal liquid lipstick. So the shade is XO Vlada. I'm actually kind of surprised at how nice that looks, and it doesn't feel thick and gross at all. And I'm gonna do this lip gloss on top. This is the Petal Metal Bead Legendary Liquid Lip. So they're kind of like thick metallic lip glosses. Oh my God. Wow. I actually cannot believe my lips look like foiled. They are incredible. Wow, that is intense rose gold. Honestly, I don't know if it's translating on camera the way it is like in real life, because it looks like I took rose gold like as a metal, dipped it all over my lips, and it's coated or something. That looks so crazy good. I'm just taking a little bit of the Zoeva Screen Queen, the highlighters, and basically I just took this and this, mixed it together, and just did a little bit of like an inner corner highlight there. All right, guys, I just changed out my shirt because I felt like the dark blue was totally clashing with this makeup. I'm going to finish things off with the Smashbox Serene Green Primer Water. This can be used as a finishing spray as well. There is actually a finishing spray with that one. It's the Petal Metal Shimmer Spray, but I don't want to put that on my face just because it does have shimmer in it, and I don't want shimmer all over my face. That is the final look, and I have to say I am really loving it. I really like how this came out. I think it is just so pretty with these warm tones, these rose gold tones. I feel like they're super flattering. I think they could be flattering on so many different types of skin tones. You know, these colors are just so pretty. And the lipstick is it looks like I dipped my lips in some molten metal or something like that. Yeah, I love this, and I definitely can see myself reaching for these products all the time. I didn't use everything from that collection. From the things that I did try, I think the standout is definitely the eyeshadow palette and the highlighter or the blush. This eyeshadow palette is beautiful. I honestly feel like if you like these tones and you know, if you like this kind of rose gold, coppery, warm shades, I do not think that you will be disappointed with this palette. The quality is really, really good. The highlighter slash shimmery blush, depending on how you use it, I'm actually really happy that they did send me this shade instead of just like a regular highlighter shade on me, because I have so many highlighters and I probably wouldn't use it as much because I have so many. I think I'll get a lot of use out of this. I absolutely love it. It's beautiful. I probably wouldn't purchase this myself as this liquid liner because the rose flecks are not noticeable enough to really differentiate between this and like a regular black eyeliner. Like, yes, there's a little bit of rose shimmer in it, but I mean, I could have just probably used a black, like a plain black eyeliner, and I wouldn't really notice the difference. So I hope you guys enjoyed this chatty, get ready with me type of video. Let me know if you like this format, if you want to see more like this. Please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and that you're receiving all notifications. You can hit the bell icon beside the subscribe button and then click on all notifications for my channel. That way YouTube's gonna notify you when I do upload a new video, because otherwise you might miss videos from me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.